So let's talk about my current day-to-day as an IT help desk tier 1, tier 2 employee. Before we continue speaking, let me first introduce myself. My name is Ario the Juiced from Juicy Tech YouTube channel. Subscribe, hit the bell notification, comments, like, and share. Last but not least, last announcement, should I say, special thank you and shout outs to our good friends and supporters over at coursecareers.com, which is an online training program that helps a lot of people land a job in tech, myself included, earning between $50,000 to 6 figures plus. This is possible. If interested about Course Careers to land that tech job, definitely check them out. More information down below about them, and let's talk finally. So my day-to-day right now, working in IT, I won't disclose where I work. I don't think that's any of your business, and it's for privacy matters also. But my current day-to-day, or the current project, should I say, that my team and I were assigned to, is to basically help, how should I put it, we are trying to change all current desktops or computer systems to new ones, if that makes any sense. The company decides to basically change all the current. I'm trying to take off my shoes. That's what I'm doing right now. Excuse me. I'm trying to get comfortable over here. And if you hear any noise, that's my AC running in my car. It's 96 degrees right now. I just saw the temperature. Almost 100 degrees out here right now. Here in South Florida, the AC has to stay on and keep me nice and ventilated and comfortable. Yeah, so my shoes definitely should come off as well. But again, the current project is to change all the old units to the new ones. And a lot of times when working such a large project like this, things happen. Faulty cables may happen. For some reason, maybe a port doesn't work, a network port may be faulty, an outlet may be having some issues or whatnot. Sometimes the internet goes in and out. A lot of different problems, really. So it just all depends on what's going on. But the current project right now is that to basically switch over 100 people that works, and I'm putting this way because my job is that way, literally. But over 100 different employees need to have their computers swapped out for new ones. So we're not doing all this at once. The plan is to test the new units, and we're only giving that to only, I think, 10 employees right now, the new computer systems. We're going to give only 10 out and just to test them, see how they work. If they're great, we'll purchase more computers and start to distribute the rest of them throughout the entire company to all employees, if that makes any sense. So that's the current task right now. There's multiple projects that's going on. We're actually a very small IT team. There's only one network engineer, one system engineer. There's going to be 5 help desk people, myself included, which is 5 in total. We have a help desk manager, so I guess you say that's 6. We have an IT director. We have 2 CTOs, actually, 2 chief technology officers. And we also have a cybersecurity person. So it sounds like a big team, but it's pretty small compared to other companies where they probably have over 50 people that works in IT department, but we're not even 20. So it's pretty small. So we're handling all these different tasks and projects, and we're trying. But yeah, that was one of the most important projects right now that needs to be handled and be executed soon. But it takes time, obviously. Another project we have right now is we're switching switches. So we're going from, it's a company called Ubiquitous, I think that's how you say it, I'm not sure, but it starts with a U, and they manufacture switches. So we're going from that to Cisco switches, and that's another big project itself, because I think we're ordering over, I want to say 20 switches, something like that. I think more than that, but that's the plan, to switch over from the old units to the new ones, which are the Cisco switches. So that's another project I'm helping, or my team is helping the network engineer with. Again, a lot of times, someone's in someone's office, for example, maybe the network port they're using, they're connecting the Ethernet cable into. Sometimes, for some reason, the port doesn't work. I don't know why, but one of the the ways of troubleshooting that is to grab what they call a network toner, and we take this device and we take another part of that network toner. I'm not sure I really explained this properly, but we take this part of this device. It's actually two devices in one. It makes any sense. The network toner and this small gadget with a button, and at the end of that device there's a Ethernet how should I say, end to connect into the network port. Hope that makes sense. So that device gets connected to the wall, and we cut it on, right? We press the button, and there's a red flashy light that's just flashing. That lets us know that the device works. And so we take the network toner to the server room, and we figure out we find out how to locate that network port in the server room. Once we find out which patch it is, we basically take an Ethernet cable and we patch to that correct port inside the server room and to a empty open port on the switch, on one of the switches, I'll say. So once we make that connection inside the server room, a lot of time that fixes the problem for that network port inside that office, if that makes any sense. If it doesn't, I do apologize, because I suck at trying to explain these things. But if it does, awesome. But that's another issue that we sometimes encounter when we're switching, these switches into a new switch. For some reason, the port does go out. So that's just another project we have. Also, we're switching switches basically. And during those two projects, we have other projects that's also going on. We're also using Land Sweeper. We're learning how to use that. We're also, at the same time, we have to manage the ticket system. We use Zendesk to do that, and we have to manage that as well. Some people may have issues with their monitor, whatever. They create a ticket and they send it to us, and we have to make sure we watch the queue on the ticket system, make sure everything's being handled. So a lot of work, basically, as you can tell. This is what IT is all about. And my favorite part of this job is I'm glad that these problems are happening, in terms of maybe it's a system engineer issue or network engineer issue or cybersecurity analyst issue. I get to sit with them and see how they work and see what they do, see what kind of different platforms or technologies they're using to perform their job duties. It's fun to watch this. It's really interesting hearing them speak on what they have to do, how do they do it, why do they do this. It's interesting, and just to hear them talk, to me, it's almost like free training or on-the-job training, because I'm learning so much by just listening to them during their conversations with some other people or whatnot. Or again, I may just have a chance of sitting with them and seeing how they perform their job duties. And to me, that's a form of free on-the-job training. I'm literally at work and I'm seeing how, a cybersecurity analyst, how that person, performs their job. Last Friday, we had a huge global outage. I'm sure you heard about it. The whole thing with CrowdStrike and Falcon and all that shut down a lot of corporations because of a update from CrowdStrike. Why even bring this up? Well, basically, when that happened, we were affected by that outage. We had to send home all of our sales agents. Everyone was sent home besides IT. And I got a chance to sit with the cybersecurity person, see how she performs her job. It's a woman, sorry. I got a chance to see how she performs, her job to help fix these issues. But I was giving a task to assist with them to get the computers up and running. As you probably know, last week, a lot of screens were blue, which is what they call the blue screen of death. And it says recovery on the screen. Pretty much all the computer systems at my job were showing that same screen. So we had to use the BitLocker key to unlock the device and recover it, basically. And we were able to do that. One station, each station had to be recovered. It was a lot of work, but I had to use the command prompt, the CMD, to perform some different tasks to recover the system and bring it back to its normal state, if that makes any sense. the point I'm trying to make is I was basically performing the job of a network engineer and also a system engineer. It was amazing because that's not really part of my job title, but I still got a chance to see how to fix those issues, and it was really incredible. So a lot of fun. So why am I even talking about this? I am because in today's world, it's popular to quit your job. It's popular not to work anymore. It seems like that became a cool thing to not want to work. And I encourage anybody to get into IT, even though you may see a lot of these layoffs, and people losing their jobs. I still encourage you to go and not just tech, but just a field that you're looking to get into, and it pays well. Whatever field that you're looking to get into, go for it. I don't think anyone should participate in this trend where quit your job and not work anymore. I think this is a terrible idea. But I get it. It's popular, it's trendy because it's on social media and everyone's participating. But I tell you, if you're watching this, to do the opposite. Go and get that job, get your certs, learn as much as you can, land that job, and if anything, monetize your career. That's what I do. Me putting out these videos, to me, that is a form of me monetizing my career, because at some point this channel will get monetized and I will start earning income from putting out my testimonies, my stories of me working in the actual field that maybe you're looking to get into. So someone watching this may gain value from the information I'm sharing, and it benefits you in some way, shape, or form, and that's just awesome. That's the whole point, to share information and help other people win. In return, I'm going to be compensated for, which is awesome. So that to me is a form of monetizing my career by putting out my truth on social media, because this is a tool, the internet, to generate revenue. Go for it. This is all possible, and these are opportunities in today's world. And for people not to want to participate in something like this, you don't have to, but to me that's almost like leaving money on the table. That literally is how I look at it, because this is an opportunity to make more money by monetizing your career, and this is very possible thanks to the internet. Go for it, take advantage of it, and that's really what it is. Taking full advantage of this opportunity of monetizing your career, whatever that is. It doesn't have to just be tech, but whatever it is, put out your truth, monetize, network your butt off, and meet people in person or online, and do that, right? Hope that makes sense. Why am I even talking about this? Like I said before, because it's an opportunity to earn more money and to live a very awesome life. But first, at least get a job in the field, and then kind of get your experience going, and now start speaking about your truth, your testimony, your experience. People are looking for this information. I know they are. That's why you're watching. So this is something, again, I just very much encourage people to participate in, using social media or the internet to monetize their career. Go for it. But hope this makes sense. Much love to you. Any questions, let me know. I'm here to assist, and hope you have an awesome day. So let me go back to work and catch you next video. Thanks for watching. Peace out.